right here. See you guys soon.
I'm already in the game, so let's just go for it.
All right, let's go for it. I guess we're not taking a break then.
No breaks. We're just gonna go for it.
No breaks.
We'll get to see it. We'll take a break after this game is over. I'm actually gonna make my map just a little bit smaller because it is huge, and we'll bring it on down here actually, just so it's not in the way of any of the big team fights gonna happen here. So.
Oh god, my Smite crashed. What is going on with Smite?
Smite's crashing. Well, I'm still in the game, so I'm going to keep going for you for now. Right now we have Team Ebola versus Team Budissy. I'm not exactly sure how to say that correctly, but I think that'll do. You know, some big teams here against each other. We see a lot of burst on Team Ebola, and we don't see much. We don't see much Bacchus in Conquest much anymore. Lately, he's been starting to come back because of the buffs, but some people are still finding him not very viable. But now we see him a lot. We see him a lot in Arena because he does a lot of damage, and he's a little more viable there when he doesn't have that lane clear. He's got a lot of initiation, and he's got a lot of damage for a support god. Snooky Smash coming out on Shibalanke. Shibalanke, one of the late game, extremely late game carries as an ADC. Very, very scary to have him around. It's going to be a little slow going for Shibalanke for a little bit, but we'll eventually see him just pop off and just go nuts. Now, Top Notch Lex is on Hell. Hell is... I hate Hell so much. Hell is so annoying, and right now I already see a double dunk happening. We see Bacchus and Odin just jumping in for it. Kraken gonna come out, gonna take out Raw for the first kill of the game. Multi-skills HD is gonna get blasted. Raw cannot handle a Kraken like that, especially after being double dunked. And that's the benefit of having Dunk Squad over here between Bacchus and Odin. They can do a ton of damage with the knockup as well from just 2 jumps. And then ring you in if they want to, which we saw come out. The Ring of Spears come out and just totally keep him in there. Raw just got exploded, and then everyone else. Then they team back. I'd love to see a team back as well. We don't always see that. Sometimes people getting a little caught out because of the kind of a lazy back, or they just wanting to stay a little bit longer for a wave when they really shouldn't be, and they can get caught out because of it.
I am now back in the game. Thank you. Very much. Alright, so it looks like Team Blue just got first blood.
Yes.
And I'm guessing that's because of the Kraken.
Yes,
we're gonna see another initiation right now.
Double dunk Kraken combo. We already see that coming out again. No Kraken this time, didn't even need it. But we're seeing those double dunks from Bacchus and Odin coming out, and that is really hurting all their squishy mages right there. That's going to be a huge problem for them. They're going to want to rush some formers. Panda Puncher doing the ult to take down Athena at the same time. They are just destroying Team Budissy right now. Panda Puncher getting a double kill with another jump right onto Artemis. And Hell's just keeping him in this fight no matter what. Hell's early game healing, especially in arena setting, is so potent because it's so hard to keep away. I mean, you can't keep her down because she kind of sit in the back line and heal, and then just kind of walk away with it, and no one can really do much about that.
All Team Ebola right now up 20 points, up 4 kills. They're taking a pretty big lead, and this is the thing about Arena. I'd say it's kind of hard to come back in this mode because, well, the passive gold gain, but also because of how often team fights happen. So you can't split push in this mode where anything cheeky like that can come back. Hang on, we're going to see another initiation combat all over the place. Zeus is going to get blown up by that Odin and Panda Puncher burst. Oh man, Rostheim hits one player, but that's going to be it for now. Now it's as Team Red is going to have to retreat. Panda's just doing everything, jumping in every single time his ultimate is on cooldown or off cooldown. He's jumping in again. Here comes the Kraken onto Soulstar, and he is going to get destroyed by the Shibalanke player. And Odin is still in the fight right now, but no one's got any ultimates.
And Hell's just going to walk in behind and heal them all up anyway. Not even going to matter. I mean, we already see, if we take a look, Athena's already has a weakening curse to try and counter that Hell's healing, but that's really not going to matter when they can kind of just plan around that. You know, if they see it come out, then they can kind of back off. It definitely helps in certain fights, but they almost need another one as well, and we're going to see that actually probably come out. Maybe on Raw, but some people really like to get heavily agility on Raw. especially because he's really fast and that helps your team get out of some of these bad fights or initiate way faster. We're already seeing Bacchus has a mystical male. Ouch.
Mystical male.
That is so gross.
Oh, God.
Which it's great. I mean, it's going to really help give some defense against the Artemis and Loki, but that's not that great of a defense item just on its own. But that extra tick of, what, 48 damage? Or 40 damage, excuse me. That helps so much, especially when Bacchus is going to be in your face this whole time.
Exactly. I mean, he doesn't have to necessarily burst somebody, even though that's what the God hang on. There's going to be an Odin initiation once again. Team fights all over the place. Odin taking a lot of damage. It looks like Odin's going to take a fall. No, he's not getting healed up by Hell. In the meantime, Raw is going to be the first player. Multi-kills, feeding Snooki. And right now the team fight is still going. Look at Loki. Loki is in some trouble right now. Panapuncher is going to jump him and take the kill. Raw Cruz gets jumped down. This is the power of Mythical Mail. It's not just damage, it's also being able to Loki invisible tick every single second. So you can see who he is. That's really cool. You don't want Loki running around bursting. And speaking of Panapuncher, no fear. Lumpy is just going to jump in. Odin takes way too much in arena at this point. Like, his cage is amazing setup for Poseidon. Poseidon Kraken is off cooldown right now, so expect to see that soon. But
yeah, we're probably going to see it right about now. We see Bacchus and Odin jump in. They don't even need to do it. They just do enough damage with Snooki smashes poison darts and their 2 jumps to be able just to take him out in no time. Zeus is so squishy in a lot of those situations. I mean, he has little to no health. When we look at it, he only has a little over 1,000 health in the first place. That's just not very much, and especially when you have 2 huge dunks coming down. Odin's early game is extremely potent. Uh-oh, we're going to see a taunt come out, but Athena's sitting on her own 4v1 right now. The rest of the team's coming up. Raw Snipe coming down, not going to hit anyone, and everyone's just going to walk away. Might have hit Poseidon there, but he didn't do enough to even really take him past Yellow. This is this is already really looking rough for Team Budissy right now. They're down 9 kills. I'm not sure on tickets. I don't have a tickets.
They're down 70. They're down 70 points right now. Okay. So it's Team Budissy is going to get initiated on once again. Zeus with the combat blink going to be able to go out, but multi kills is going to die to Snooki's hands once again. Brayden looks like he was able to get the kill on Hell, and this team fight, Artemis is going to use her board. Panapuncher gets the kill on Brayden, and this fight, Loki is just in the front trying to do whatever he can. He's going to be able to burst out of ship lock but trades his life for the Odin, but I mean, Odin gets killed by Zeus. Zeus gets killed by Panapuncher. This is just trades all over the place. And look at Team Ebola. They've got a siege. Yeah. But it looks like they're not going to escort.
They're going to let it go down. I mean, they don't have anyone there. They're down 3 people. They can't really defend it anyway and get it down to the place. But you know, defend that portal. That's kind of what Team Budissy wants to do right now. We'll probably see some Magi's Blessings coming out pretty quick here, just to kind of counteract that Bacchus. That's the only thing that's going to counteract, really, as for CC. They don't have a lot of CC minus that knockup, but that knockup is really proving to be difficult for them because he can just knock up right there. There goes Zeus. And Shiblanca ult's going to come out right now. Look for that Kraken to come. They don't even need the Kraken. Just Whirlpool and autos. We're seeing Ra and Zeus, the 2 least mobility gods in this game, getting just destroyed because of all of that. I mean, that's really proving difficult for them.
Well, they're getting combat blinks, which is good, but in arena, everything's so fast-paced. And speaking of fast-paced, Poseidon looks like he's going to take a fall. Multi-kills is going to kill him. The Panapuncher trades 1-for-1 with his teammates so far. Rock Cruz is in some trouble. Rock Cruz is going to try to juke. He brought a sprint on Loki. That's how desperate he is. And it looks like minions are going to walk into Team Budissy's portal, just casually walking in there. And now Team Ebola taking a massive lead, 80s. Almost 80 points, and they're going to go for their bust at this point. So team fights happening all over the place, and it's going to, like, at this rate, I don't know if Team Budissy is going to get 1 siege cannon before this game ends. Like, they're not getting any kills. They're getting initiated on. That is the problem. Athena's not going out the taunt properly.
Well, and she's done a little, but every time she does, the rest of the team is not there. They're slow to react to it, and then all of a sudden Athena gets blasted down, has to retreat, and then Ebola just counter-initiates with a lot of infectious disease.
Infectious disease. And that's what I call it too, because you see Bacchus, the Batman, just gonna jump in once again. This Zeus has no break, and Multi-Crisis is gonna get taken out, blown up.
He had to
by the
pop
Bacchus
Aegis right after Bacchus jumped on him. That's how scared he was. And he should be, because he got exploded in no time and there was no peel. Uh-oh, double dunk.
Artemis looks like she's gonna be the one that takes a spill, and indeed she is. Snooki Smash is gonna take her out of the fight right now. This is just chaos everywhere. Every time ultimates are off cooldown, every time jumps are off cooldown, initiations are off cooldown, they're just going in. It looks like Radiant is gonna use the weakening curse, but they're not gonna follow up on that. Snooki Smash is gonna get Loki ulted, gets blown to pieces by Roar Cruise right now, but Roar Cruise, he's getting focused by the Fat Bucket Sir. He's forced to use the sprint right here. It's interesting to see how Loki got a sprint. That's how desperate he is to try to survive, but he's still bursting people, and that's what we need to see from him.
Yeah, I mean that Loki Athena ult combo was great. I really love to see something like that, especially in arena style, when Loki can just kind of casually ult whenever he needs to and sneak in the backline like that. Athena dunking down on him is going to just double that damage on that initial hit like that and really just burst somebody down. And then it's going to be hard for them to get away too, because she can just taunt them back into his autos and then he can just really just chunk them down. So that's a really good combo right there. What do you think about? I mean, we see some Zeus in arena, but right now, do you think it's really? I mean, obviously it's not really helping them out. But do you think it can kind of come around to get some more build going, or something like that? What
here's the thing. Zeus needs to be. Hang on, there's gonna be a team fight right now. Multi-kill is gonna get taken out instantly once again. That's deja vu right there. Look in the backline. Loki is gonna take out Mesram on the Poseidon. He might take a spill here, but he jukes with the sprint. Very well played by him. And Lumpy is just in the middle. Odin just way too tanky at this point. Radiant is trying to do whatever he can. Radiant is also tanking on the Athena. Artemis Bora is going to come out. Spooky Spush is just going to dash away.
Yeah,
and Zeus,
popped that
as you were saying,
and went in for it and tried to kill Hell in the back, but was alone. 3v1 is like, oh, I got to back off, but... Yeah, Zeus.
Well, I mean, this is the problem with Zeus. He just gets initiated on every single team fight. You have to be able to protect him if you want him to output damage. Hang on, Rarcruz looks like he's in some trouble. He got his invis popped, and indeed he's gonna fall to Snooki Smush once again.
Yeah, Shiblanka is getting really fed at this point. We're already seeing all the passive stacks up. Already has Ichabod, just bought Deathbringer, finished Deathbringer, and got a curse. Started to get into a curse, so really wants to slow down some of that movement on the enemy team and get rid of some of that healing. Hurrah it's not gonna counter heal yet, but look at Zeus already having to pop Aegis before the initiation already happened. Popping his ultimate, just stuck in the ring of spears though, and sitting in the heal, he does get a kill, but Panda Puncher is able to take him down. Bradyon gonna take down Panda Puncher in the meantime. Look at that, hell, Bradyon just popping the curse, getting a double kill because of it. Poseidon might go down as well here. He's looking like in a lot of trouble. He does not have Kraken to help him out right now. We're going to see Loki just chunk him down in the back lines if they can get it. Waiting for that taunt, but it doesn't come out. He does get away. Holy, he needed to get killed right there, but he wasn't able to get it. He heals up and comes right back into the fight. He does have Kraken. Now we're going to see him come out on ult. Loki doesn't hardly do enough damage to him at all, and Zeus is back into this. They have to be really careful. If they're not going to focus Zeus, he will just chunk you down, and that's what they've been doing. Is a great job of focusing him, but when they're trying to chase other kills like that, he will turn and kill you really, really fast.
And we saw that happen in the last engagement. They just went on Zeus right there, but Zeus was able to get his ultimate down, was able to detonate, and just destroy two people's health pools completely. He actually got a kill before he fell. Yeah. Even though they focused him, this is the power of Zeus. If he can protect them, if he can get some follow-up, then his ultimate is nothing to... It's a brute force. It's just brutal. And hang on, Panda Puncher is going to go in on Zeus. Once again, it looks like Panda Puncher got a Soul Reaver. We're going to get blown. Well, Zeus is going to get blown to pieces right now. Lumpy is in the front. Traps only one player, but that Poseidon Whirlpool is doing a lot of damage. Soulstar looks like she is going to be in some trouble. Raw ultimate is going to miss. Mystical Mail is indeed going to finish off, but they're going to finish off the Soulstar. But hang on, there's two players dead for Team Budissy in the front right now. So all in all, I think that was a 1 or 2 for 1 in favor of Team Ebola right there.
You're just seeing Panda Puncher go nuts right now. He's 11-1 as Bacchus. I mean, he is destroying. Yep, and that Soul Reaver, uh-oh, here we go. Ultimate coming out from Zeus. A taunt is going to bring hell, but not even close, but this is really bad for her. It's a 4v5. Loki ult going to come down as well as the Raw ult is going to hit 2 people. Hell is just trying to get out at this point, and he is going to get taken down. Brady, I'm going to take down Top-Notch Lex, excuse me. That's a hard one to say fast.
Poseidon's in some trouble, right? Poseidon's in some trouble. He's gonna get chased down. He's just way too fast, and he knocks people out. And now Lumpy is still in the front. Look at Multi-Crisis forced to use his ultimate. Shipalonka ultimate is gonna come out right now. Multi-Crisis is gonna take the spill. That is the 9th time that Zeus has died in this game. That's almost double everybody else on his team. But hey, this team fight's not over yet. Look at Panda Punch just going in casually. Soulstar is gonna be able to walk away because Artemis is extremely quick. But Cruz is in the front trying to do anything. But this Hell is just healing everything back up. Hell heals is just way too potent, and you pair that with the Lotus Crown. How do you kill Team Ebola? Are you supposed to kill anybody?
You have the curse, but still, it's just not enough against that comp, I don't think. I think Team Ebola has a way better comp in this situation. Granted, Odin's not going to do too much right now, but the fact that Odin can ring you in and be in your face for a long time, he doesn't really need to be doing the damage. We're just going to see Whirlpool come out, and Shibulonke is just going to chunk you down. If not, Bach is going to jump on you and just proc that Soul Reaver and really do a ton of damage because of it.
The Whirlpool is extremely deadly, especially because Poseidon right now has a Gem of Isolation, so anyone caught in that isn't moving. Nobody's moving, and that means that Odin and Panda Puncher can just jump on top of you, lay down the burst. And especially with Panda Puncher and Soul Reaver, his Soul Reaver is up right now. I want to see this guy get a girdle and just burst people down instantly. I mean, girdle's a troll item, but it's good in this situation. And it looks like Panda Puncher is going to go in, but he's not going to hit anybody at this point. Double Whirlpool, gonna blow everybody to pieces. Raw Ultimate is gonna miss. Raw Cruz is gonna get ulted by Athena right now, but he looks like he used his ultimate on Snooki Smash, but isn't doing enough damage. Everybody on Team Ebola is healthy. Raw Cruz is gonna get chased down right now. He's just too fast at this point.
But he's gonna get cornered.
He's gonna get circled. He's gonna get cornered, but he's gonna juke Panda Puncher. Panda Puncher doesn't know what's like. Now Panda Puncher knows because he tried to lazy back, but in the meantime, Bradian gets a kill on Top Notch.
Panda Puncher
totally ignoring chasing.
He still wants that kill, and he finally gets it. Raw Cruz can't leave. I mean, that mystical male was just pinging him the whole time, showing exactly where he was. So that's pretty hard to get away from that as well.
This man is still going in, no fear, but Panda Puncher might take a spill here. No, he's not. He gets saved. He's just way too tanky on the Marcus.
And Odin throws down the rings and jumps out. And Zeus, nice Aegis there, just totally mitigates the crack and is actually able to survive because of it. Ebola is on their heels at this point, but we see Shibulonke just right up in front. Snooki Smush knows he's level 20. He has almost a full build at this point. He's going to be really just throwing tons of bombs and hurting so much. I mean, Rage and Deathbringer online as well as Bloodforge. That's a lot of power.
That is indeed, and look at the point difference. 100 points is what separates these two teams in favor of Team Ebola. Well, not anymore as Lumpy gets pulled in, but Lumpy is just way too tanky. This is the power of Odin in Assault, or sorry, in Arena, and he just jumps in, destroys Multi-Crisis' health pool. Multi-Crisis is forced to use the combat blade to get out of this ring of spears, and that ring of spears is extremely devastating, especially with people that don't have leaps to get out of the ring. And Panda Puncher's just in the front doing everything, just zoning them. Look at this. He just blew up Multi-Crisis from full health while his team's minions just casually runs into Team Budissy's portal.
Cannot be losing minions to portal like that. That's just too rough. Kraken coming out. Aegis going to come down from Artemis. Boar is going to come out as well. Just running for her life. Soulstar trying to get back to base, but the Odin dunk is not going to hit, and this might be Odin down. Snooki Smush in the meantime taking him down. Raw Cruz taking out Mesmerem. Poseidon out of the fight now. Loki just ulted and tried to miss because of that. Top-notch Lex going to take down Raw Cruz because of the massive heals and the 3 just totally doing too much damage. The Weakening Curse comes out. Raw has to turn around and run. We're going to see that, but Soulstar in the back comes down and just crits down Top-notch Lex for a nice kill there on Hell. One of the very unkillable gods in this mode that is so hard to kill. You have to have someone like Artemis that can just crit her down and totally take her out, and that's a great way to do it with Artemis.
This is the power of Hell. You saw right there. She just heals her teammates. And if you look at the points, Team Budissy is on their knees right now. They're down almost 100 points. They're sitting at 8 points right now, so 2 kills is gonna end the game for them. But if they can stall and not give up any kills, they can play for the minions. So if you ever fall behind on points, for those of you who don't play Arena that much, if you're in, or if you have less than 10 points, then one last hit per creep doesn't lose you a point. You have to kill the whole minion wave if you want to reduce the points of your enemy, assuming your enemy is below 10 health. But hey, a massive Kraken is going to come out. That's going to spill a double kill, and that's going to secure Team Ebola with the win in the first game.